Matchup for you here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Seattle. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. This is Quinshawn Judkins. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Checks it down to Judkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A nice throw there by the fourth-round pick, and he earns his guys a first down.
This offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch, and the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going right back to Ferguson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up real momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. An inside run with Judkins. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Cowboy defense. Now they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They run again with Walker. Now he's free at the 35. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Jason Myers now for the extra point. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as a defense.
And that's caught inside the 35. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. He'll drop to throw. On the outright, it's laying to the ground. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. For those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard.
Passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This one is complete to Judkins. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll set up to throw. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Cowboys take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Get it!
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's got this down to the 35. 120 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Seahawks had 3 and 8 on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so try to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around. That's what they're going to play really well here.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Perry. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Again, a good friend in football always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so they went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's Daniel Whelan now. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
That's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker try on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Ooh, the juke. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Hooked by Julian Love. Now he's free at the 35. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Nice.
Straight ahead, Walker. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Come on. Hit. Hurt. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks have moved out in front. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking in the plan of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second and 9 now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a third down and 3. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Left row leading. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
10 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 10.
First down, right back to Jenkins. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Second down and a yard. He'll look to throw. Able to hit his target lane. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back to throw now on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 60 vices.
They'll set up a throw. This is caught. He's brought down, and remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
17 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Go! 70 line. Go!
They'll throw now on the final play. It's incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
They go play action here on 1st down. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready,
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Bracco 80.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down, Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Cowboy 80. Catch. 65 catch, 65 catch.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Out right to Smith and Jigba. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the Cowboys' 39-yard line.
Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
From the gun, it's Walker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19. Ready.
Looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that ball popped free. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone to the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
They'll score at the 36-yard line. And out come the offense as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Here's a 2nd and 7. That is caught by Lamb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Give up the middle, Jenkins. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. Play fake. He'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Back to throw. He gets this into the hands of Jenkins. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They'll try and throw for it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
First down.
Now a play fake here on first down. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Offense is moving them a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
They'll run for the gun. It's Jenkins. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Now back to throw. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. He completes this to Walker. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 52 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
The 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That'll be caught for the cut. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
The Seahawks, 1st down.
Ready. Cowboys, Cowboys. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw here. And this one is incomplete.
And that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Rambo 80.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
70 Rick, 70 Timberwolf.
They're going to look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. To the left side, catch made by Arroyo. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Ready.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. His 4th rushing touchdown on the campaign, number 7 overall. And the Seahawks look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that one pushes the lead out to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nifty move. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Left side to Lamb. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run. But he will not get in here. He's stuffed up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game to surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. They'll try for the first with Walker. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Go!
Again, it's Walker. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. On the handoff, this is Walker. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
18 Cardinal, 18.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Ready?
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Horton. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Seahawks, the playoffs may be out of reach, but the win gets them to 4-8 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.